Hey family, I am back doing yet once again another tag. This tag is about I guess it's considered as a life tag. And it's about a lot of things about my life. And so I'm gonna go on and answer it. Um, but you know what, y'all? Honestly, um, Ken and my aunt, it just feel like I'm just giving you guys just far too much of my life, And I've had some real crazy stuff, crazy things have been happening since I've been can't over there sleep. I'm watching Unsung right now with Stacey Lattisaw. It's pretty good. I changed the channel because he's asleep. Huh, baby? Oh, I thought you was asleep, Pop. Anyway, um, so again, this is like a life tag, and it's about my life and stuff that go on and went on in it. So anyway, the first question was, what is my fondest memory as a child? I would have to say I have a couple of them. The Christmases. We every year we would have oh my God, the most bomb Christmas. I mean, everything is on deck. Like my mom will start cooking like the day before, like Christmas Eve start like in the morning just cooking. And she would cook like 3 cakes, 8 pies, turkey, ham, prime rib, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, greens, potato salad, cornbread, all kinds. Laid holidays, and us as black folks, New Year's folks get to cooking the gumbo and all that stuff like that, and so my family, we was one of those straight up and down black families. We owned a restaurant, um, and so food was just we celebrated with food. I mean, like all the time, food was just shit for us. And so my fondest memories will have to be Christmas. And then one thing about my parents, man, they sheltered us a great deal from different things, but they gave us so much. Besides the love and stuff, we were one of the families that were on the block that had a lot of stuff. We had an RV. We've always had an RV. We had a boat. My mom always drove a nice car, Mercedes, Cadillacs, and stuff like that. I mean, I'm talking about nice stuff, not shit that they done bought from the corner bullshit ass car dealership. None of that kinds of stuff. Where she go and take her car, get it serviced at the dealer. And so, and then we've always had 2-story house. Every house that we lived in, a pool in the backyard. Growing up, I was just a spoiled brat. Like seriously, and I guess that's why again, that's the way I am. That's why I am the way I am, and that's why give my I give my kids so much stuff, and because it's just what I've been used to, and then to marry into that, whereas Tony's family is, they're, you know, to do, and so he's used to having, and so, for our kids, we give them everything, and then, he believes in taking care of everything, and so I'm just used to that. But when it came down to and I do the same for my kids too for Christmas. I mean, like about 5 or 6 gifts each, you know, per child, where we're spending like thousands of dollars at Christmas time. And I can only imagine on what my parents are spending, because I'm like thinking back, like the Christmases and stuff that we had. And I remember my brother would get like motorcycles, you know. Um, we got cars at Christmas. I remember my brother got a arcade pinball machine for Christmas. Um, when I got my first car, I got it at Christmas, uh, with the big red bow on it. You know, shit like that. I mean, a very, very elaborate Christmas and stuff. So that was my fondest memory as a child. It's Christmas. And then one year we went and stayed in Big Bear in the cabins and stuff. And my parents rented out these cabins, and it snowed, and we just had a ball. I mean, a ball. We were there for like about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. I don't know. And I mean, it was like, man, we had chestnuts roasted on an open fire and all that bullshit. I mean, just laid, you know. So that's one of my fondest memories. My favorite TV show of all time is What's Happening. I loved that show. And one of my favorite shows on there is, if y'all remember, Bubbling Brown Sugar, Bubbling Little Happy Beat. Remember that? I love that episode. I mean, I love that episode. So, my favorite show of all time would be What's Happening. My favorite movie, Waiting to Excel, and How Stella Got Her Groove Back. And then there's like the newer ones that start coming out. I love black flicks. So um, my mama's um, my mom's favorite one was what was that? It just came to me and it just went away. Um, Mahalia Jackson and stuff, and Imitation of Life. That was my mom's favorite movie, and so those are my favorite movies. The black and the new black ones. I love a lot of those too. What else was it? Did I ever get whoopings? Hell yeah, we used to get our ass drove growing up. You talking about getting that ass tore up? Man, you couldn't. My parents believed in whoopings, and we got our ass whooped. And it was like, wait till your father gets home. If you ever remember that old cartoon called Wait Till Your Father Gets Home, when my mama say that shit, oh, I'm gonna tell your daddy when your daddy get home. Oh my god. When my father got off from work, it was like curtains. You know what I'm saying? Were you in there putting on 2 or 3 pairs of pants, trying to go to sleep early, all that bullshit, because you know you're gonna get your ass tore up. Oh my god. And then there was sometimes I'd rather for my dad to get us, because when mama get us, she whooping your ass all in the back, on motherfucking neck, and hitting your ass. I mean, just swinging a belt all kind of ways, whereas it's just tearing your ass up. So sometimes I would want daddy, let daddy get me shit. And then if we done some shit and they don't know who did it, everybody got their ass whooped. Everybody lined up and got their ass whooped at once. Youngest to the oldest. And by me being the youngest, we got our ass whooped. Um, my worst life event, besides the death of my parents, besides the death of my parents, and I'm not going in no particular order, was I got robbed one day by gunpoint. And this guy, he took, some really, really beautiful jewelry and stuff I had. Um, this guy that I was dating years back, and he had given me some real beautiful earrings. This is the earrings here that he had given me. And when I had gotten robbed, the guy was trying to snatch my earrings and stuff. He was trying to snatch my earrings off. And, they twist on in the back. They twist. So he couldn't get my earrings, but he got like my watch and my different stuff, and at that time, I was dating a, guy that was, somewhat famous. So And he would buy me beautiful jewelry pieces. So I had gotten a lot of my stuff stolen that day, and that guy put a gun up to my head. It was crazy. It was, oh my God. And he had followed me to the house. He had followed me to my house, and it was just a bad situation. And I was like, please just don't kill me. My kids are in the house, my mom is in the house. Just don't kill me. He followed me to my house and just got me. So that was one. Another one is when I had the stalker, and this guy, he ended up coming to the house, and that was a crazy, crazy time. Um, and the police and stuff was involved. That was a bad day. The next one to date is when my mom's house got broken into. While I was at the hoodies, and that hurt me so bad. Yesterday, I went by the house yesterday, and that was the first time I had gone by there since all this happened. And I didn't want to go there, but Kim was like, "No, baby, you need to go and make sure everything is, locked up and stuff." And it just hurt me so bad because my mom had like minks and um, Dooney and Burke purses and stuff like that. Even my purses, I'm not even concerned about the purses that I had because I love my bags, and so I had some really really nice bags and stuff. And all my bags were taken. My mom's bags were taken. Her minks and stuff were gone. My mom had some beautiful Mikasa gold rim dishes that were real, real gold trim dishes, and all that stuff was gone, and it just hurt me. And even my mom's purse, um, and my mom had like $28 left in her purse when she died, and she had some Cheez-Its that she was eating on that were in her purse that she was eating on the plane that week that she had came home, and the peanuts and stuff from her trip, and all that stuff was still left in her purse, and I never touched it. I never bothered it. Um, and it was in my room, and so they took her purse, and it's just fucking me up. All my shoes. I had like a good maybe, I don't know, maybe 50 pair of shoes maybe. Because they took all that. Because I had a double walk-in closet, and they just went through my clothes, and just sad, just sad. And all I can say is that I really believe that it was somebody that we knew, and they knew that the house was empty, and um, it's just a sad situation. So that hurt me. That just hurt me to my core. My mom had these lamps that my dad paid like $500 per lamp, and I have two of them here in my house, but the other two was there at the house, and so they took my mom's lamps, and it was just senseless. But all I can say to that is, God bless them. I hope they can live with themselves. Whoever took it, I have an idea, but I can't speculate or put nobody out there like that. But you know, all I can say is, do it till you're satisfied. Whatever. So anyway, enough about that. What saddens me? What saddens me is when my kids aren't happy. When my kids aren't happy, that hurts me. You know, when my kids go through things, it hurts me. When people like on here have anything to say about my kids or the way in which I raise them, that hurts me. Um, Other than that, nothing really bothers me too much. But my kids, yeah, it's my kids. Because my son is overweight. My daughter is a little chunky, but my oldest son is overweight, and I shelter him because I don't want people talking about him. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm constantly, that's just my kids. My kids. Because to me, now my kids are all that I really have left. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love Ken, I love Tony, but of me is my three kids.